Hey, good morning. It's Pete Butler back in the room with you with another little case study of the last 30 days within a Google ad account. So these ads are showing up at the top of Google when someone actually types in, the common phrases such as estate agent near me, and looking to move basically. So they're typing in, how much is my house worth and that sort of thing. So we're actually showing our ads, and this is the results of the last 30 days. Now, results are never guaranteed. It's not, set and forget. It needs a little bit of work, hence the reason people use people like ourselves. And there are other people that do this sort of thing, as you know. So obviously that's what we do. We specialize in this sort of thing. We have a training course as well as a done for you service. And I just wanted to sort of highlight some results that we've had over the last 30 days. So let's just see. So it's the 22nd of October to the 20th of November. And we've spent a whopping £205. So you don't need big budgets. Okay. You don't need massive budgets with this. You can scale it. This agent's only covering about 2-3 postcodes maximum. We're basically being at the top of search. So when someone clicks on the ads, they go into a valuation tool. Of the people that have clicked the ads, and we've only paid for the clicks in the ads as well. So we're only paying for people that click on the ads, and we don't pay to be at the top of search. So this is obviously appearing at the very top of Google search. 13 people have actually filled out the form. Okay. So they're looking for a valuation idea, basically. Click-through rate on the ads, that is how many people actually see the ad to actually people as a measurement. How many people actually see the ad out of a percentage? So 100 people see the ad, 10 people click. You got a click-through rate of a CTR or a click-through rate of 10%. This one here is 7.54%. Just for the statisticians. Yeah, well done. I can say that. Statisticians of us. Basically, we look for anything of around about 4%. Google say 2%. But we want to get a little bit higher than that. Higher the better. That's basically telling Google that people are liking your ad and it's relevant. It's all about relevance. Now, for each one of those 13 conversions, we've spent £15.80. Now, again, just for clarity, we're not looking for buyers. We're not looking for tenants. We're not looking for any other person of intent than someone who's thinking about selling their home, okay, which is what we want to do. So I want to take you through the campaign itself. So we're running both search ad for Google, for vendors, so local people that want to sell their house. We're also running a campaign for lettings. Now, lettings for landlords, should we say, just for clarity. So value, we're basically putting out there about rental valuations and sort of helping landlords, get property, get tenants basically, and a positive return on investment. £20 a day each budget, so 40 quid in the can. When, as you can see, we're not spending nowhere near £40 a day. We're literally spending £10 a day on average. Again, we've got a few days here that we don't get any impressions at all, and more clicks because, or we don't get clicks because that means someone's typed in them phrases, estate agent near me, and they're not looking to sell their house. Now, these KPIs here, these are the impressions, so it goes a little bit deep. So on the local sales side, we've had 526 impressions. That means there's 526 searches. We had 45 clicks, okay, of that, okay. And then we've had a click-through rate of 8.56 on that particular ad. It's cost us just over £3, so £3.43. This is the last 30 days, by the way. We've spent a whopping £154 on sales, £51 on lettings. We've got 12 conversions on. So the conversion is basically someone's filling out the form. That's essentially what it is. And then it's like a callback sheet type of thing. And it's cost us £12.85 to get a valuation inquiry there. Now on lettings, it's a little bit harder on lettings because obviously you're targeting people that don't actually live in your area, and they've got to have a property in your area. So it's almost like catching water. We are doing another campaign here on this one. It's a long nurture YouTube ad campaign about property investing and that sort of thing. I haven't shown that today because that's still an ongoing project, and the agent's not happy or doesn't want to disclose information. But luckily this agent, he's okay with us sort of sharing high level stuff, not deep stuff. But I'm taking you a little bit behind the scenes of, because obviously you're going to have the questions. If you're not running Google Ads, why should I run Google Ads? Well, the simple reason is because people are using Google every day, and they almost do it without thinking about it now. They're looking to sell their house. They're going to Google. They're going to Google to look for Rightmove. They're going to Google to look for estate agents. They're going to Google to look for a coffee shop or I don't know, whatever tickles their fancy at the moment, whatever pain point they're in. They're looking at Google to fix a problem. Okay. So as you can see from the stats here, on the letting side, we've had 200. So we've had pretty much half of the value or the volume in terms of sales, but that's good. Lettings is a bit of a slower burn than sales, but it can return quite quickly if we get a let and all that sort of stuff. So the cash is in the lettings initially. It's the boost with let fees and all that sort of stuff. So 257 impressions, 14 clicks, 5.45. Going into it now a little bit now, £3.66 to get a click from a potential landlord. We've spent £51 and we've got a lead for that. So agents pretty happy of spending £51 to get a potential £300, £400, £500 back in return with initial let fees and all that sort of malarkey that goes on. So I thought I'd just take you behind the scenes on this. If you've got any questions about Google Ads, then obviously we can certainly help you. Either there's two options, two ways of, we either do it for you or we show you how we do it basically, and you can sort of do it yourself. So drop in the comments that you got. I'm more than happy to sort of help you, get as possible, get as close as you can to spending £205 and getting 13 valuations. Results do vary. This isn't the journey to getting 13 conversions or 13 opportunities, should we say, in this case, isn't always a straight line. It's, some agents do really, really well out of it. And because of other areas, competition is usually the case. Cost per click is usually prohibitively expensive if you haven't got a decent enough budget. So, but if you're open-minded and you want to grow and you're sort of you still need to do your other things as well. You can't just do rely on search. You've got to do your canvassing. You've got to do your letters. You've got to do your posting and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to get in front of people that are in the moment of like, Marge, how much is that house worth? They go to Google. How much is my house worth? If you want to show up there, then this is the shortest route to it, basically. So any questions? Drop in below. I'm here to help. All right, take it easy. All the best. Ta-ra.